So as the priorities are getting different, there is a need of understanding each other. There is a need to understand the different mindset. Jai Hind everyone. The topic of my lecturate is generation gap. So let us first understand what the generation gap is. It generally refers to the difference in opinions, behavior, and attitude in the two generations, mainly seen in the parents and children. Sometimes it is between the grandparents and grandchildren, and sometimes it is seen in the we can say that the siblings who are having the large year gap in them. So, when we talk about this, the roots of this generation gap, we can see that before the Industrial Revolution, the people were following their traditional profession. They are following that particular stereotype. They're not going out of the box. They're not breaking that, we can say that stereotypes. And after the industrial revolution, they started getting extra opportunities, more opportunities, and they started getting newer jobs and newer professions. And after and when this and till the 19th century, this whole industrial revolution has spread across the globe. And in the India also, we can see that in the British era itself, we can see many developments has been done. And when we talk about the we can say that when we talk about the this social media or internet evolution, we can see that the newer modes of the communication has developed or has been evolved, and the we can say that people started getting connected across the globe. But this connection was on the, we can say that that virtual mode. There was lack of the original or face to face communication, which started developing more conflicts or disparities between them. And they had also decreased the communication in the families too. We can see that we can see that the connection between the family members has been lessened. And when we talk about this generation gap, so surely this social media and the more of the uses of internet and involvement in the virtual world has added fuel to it. And from the point of view of older generations, the newer generation are, we can say that somewhat have rebellious attitude. They are dishonest and rude. And in point of view of the new generations, old generations have rigid and orthodox mentality. They are kind of outdated. So here, what the need of the hour is to decrease that gap, to decrease the we can say that issues between both of them, both the generations. The effective communication is the key of the strong relationship. So we can use this communication. We can start communicating. We can start. Decreasing the use of social media. We can start giving priority to the members, and also talking about the priorities, right, from the evolution of internet, new job opportunities has also been developed, and the people has started involving in the streams apart from the mainstream jobs like doctor and engineer. They started we can say that developing their career in the art and in the music, dance and arts, etc. So the priorities the as the priority so as the priorities are getting different, there is a need of understanding each other. There is a need to understand the different mindset, which has the timeline has impacted the different mindset of the people. For example, the older generation are born and brought up in which kind of condition, so they will develop that kind of attitude only, and same goes with the new generations. So there is a need of understanding and effective communication, which will help to reduce this gaps between the generations, and will also surely going to help the experience of the newer generations or of the older generations to the newer generations to help and to achieve success in their life. Thank you.